What's good, YouTube? You know me, Anubis here with that Anubis Gaming Squad. What up, Facebook family? What up, Twitter? What up, whoever, wherever we at, whatever we're doing. Let's get it, man. Today, we're going to be talking about Final Fantasy 15. I know that this is the most highly anticipated game of 2016. I mean, one of the most highly anticipated games of the year, guys. Do you know that people have been waiting for this game for 10 years? 10 years, guys. That's more than half. No, okay, I can do math. That's a little bit less than half my life, guys. Believe it or not, your boy is in his prime. Yeah, that 20-year-old, 20, 21, 22-year-old zone, baby. Okay, give it a thumbs up. Give it a comment. Please give it a thumbs up. Please give it a comment. Even if it's just about the last woman you slept with. Just leave her name in the comment section. Leave the name of the breakfast you had in the comment section, you know. Leave the damn color of your last doo-doo in the comment section. God damn it, that shit was green. Put in there that shit was green, because YouTube done switched their algorithm up, and if you're not commenting on the videos, you're not liking the shit, then you're pretty much screwed. My channel ain't that big, so I really do need you guys' support so that we can keep cranking out this content, guys. I have friends excited for this game for years, and I'm sure that they've already beaten it, even though it's just been out for a couple of days, guys. So I know that this is a hype game. Now, let's see. Is Final Fantasy 15 just a hype train choo-chooing through town, or is it really a hard hitter? Is it legitimately a good game? And most importantly, where does somebody who has never played a Final Fantasy game fit into the scenario? Do you have to play all 15 of the other games? I'm sorry, 14. Again, I can do math. 14 of the other games to know what's going on in this one. And honestly, I'm going to tell you straight up right off the bat, no, you don't need to play the other ones to understand what's going on in this game. The internet, God, the internet, Google has come down and told me that you actually don't need to play any of the other ones, because each Final Fantasy game is different from the last one. It's a completely new story, different story, so you don't really need to concern yourself with playing the other ones for fear that you're going to be confused. Now, with that being said, that's so cool, because you're looking at it, a guy that has never played a Final Fantasy game, and this is my first run through with it. So Final Fantasy 15 is my first Final Fantasy game, and guys, this is awesome, guys. Like, I'm not bullshitting. I'm not paid off by Square Enix. I'm not paid off by, I don't even know if I said that right. That's how not paid off I am. But this game has probably the best graphics I've ever seen in a video game. And I honestly can't even believe I'm saying that, because it's like I've played so many video games. Like, what the hell do you mean the best graphics in a video game? Is that even possible? It is, and they've done it. I mean, look at this, guys. You can see dudes' individual hairs, man. Like, you can see dudes' freaking eyeball lines and shit. What an eyeball line is, I don't even know. But, and then them boobies, man. Look at this here, man. Look at my girl Cindy. This baby mom's, okay? This is baby mama. Look at her. Like, I mean, the game's a beautiful game. Out of all the games that I've played this year, even on my YouTube channel, I'd say probably maybe Gears 4 would probably be third as compared to this. Battlefield 1 is beautiful. I'd say that this game looks just, I'd say it, in its cutscenes it's superior to Battlefield, but in its regular like world, when you're in the open world, I'd say it's about on par. But I'm getting off track. So why is Final Fantasy 15 friendly to new players? Well, because like I said, you don't need to play the other ones to understand the story. I mean, we hop in as our boy Noctis, his friends Ignis, Iggy as I call him, Pompo, I don't know how to say his real name, and G. The other guy is Gladius or something like that. But we hop in with these guys, and we're seeing combat in a way that we've never seen. I've never seen combat done this way. I mean, I have played other open world games like Fallout 4, Skyrim, but Final Fantasy has a completely different spin on things with its story and its character development as its main focal point. So how is this friendly to new players? Well, you don't have to know anything about the previous stories because it's a new story. That's why it's friendly. Also, if you played an open world game, you pretty much understand a lot of things, a lot of the mechanics in the game. One thing that I will say may not be as friendly to new players as I would have liked is this combat system. We've played Fallout 4, we've played Skyrim, okay? I mean, Skyrim was a bit more sword intensive if you went that route, and this game emulates that. You can go with the sword, you can go with ranged weapons like crossbows, guns, of course. There's many different weapons for you to choose from, but the combat system is where things got a little weird for me. See, I'm not used to combat on as large a scale as we're seeing with Final Fantasy 15. I mean, we've got 4 homies with us, so we're gonna have to have at least 8 to 10 enemies to make it a challenge, right? So we've got all these people on the screen moving about, you know, people attacking you as the main character, and you have to dodge and evade these attacks while still getting your punch in. So it's really a challenge to evade multiple enemies. We're talking 6, 7, 8 enemies, okay, surrounding you in some situations, and you really have to become good at using the fighting system, understanding the controls, which was very difficult for me. I mean, I haven't beaten the game yet, but I'm about 4 hours in, and I'm getting used to the combat. I mean, I'm learning all the different animations for the animals and characters you encounter when they're about to attack you. And there are some times where you have to do type of a quick time event. Not quite quick time as in Batman the Telltale game series quick time, but as in this thing's about to freaking murder you, and if you don't press this button at this time accurately, quickly, then you are going to go into damage mode, which basically means you're dying and you need to either use a potion or somebody needs to snap you out of that, you know, or it's game over. So these monsters in this game are vicious, and the combat system is unique. Like I said, I've never played a game with this type of combat system. It's not like Skyrim, and it's not like Fallout, because in Fallout we're using automatic guns. I mean, you can use guns in this game, but a lot of the combat that we're doing will be up close and personal. But it all really depends on your playstyle, and that's why this is just such a unique game, guys. Even if you haven't played a Final Fantasy game, I think if you like open world, if you like being able to explore, go on an adventure, level up your character, customize your experience, and play the way that you want to play, you're going to like this game. I can't give it a rating because I haven't finished it. Stay tuned for that review. If you ain't subscribed to your boy on YouTube, go to YouTube, hit up your boy Anubis Gaming. That squad, bro. If you ain't on my team on Twitter, you need to upgrade your shit and follow me on Twitter at Anubis Gaming 109. So in closing, okay, is Final Fantasy 15 okay for those new to the franchise, new to the game? Hell yes, guys. It's a resounding hell yes with a badass seal of approval. If you haven't rented the game, if you haven't played the game, I don't know what the hell you're doing, because this is a special experience that I just gotta say it. No other game has done it like this for me. And I mean, I haven't played a whole bunch of open world games. Like I said, I played Skyrim, I played Fallout 4, and those games are great games in their own respect. They're great games. Fallout 4 really should have been Game of the Year if you ask me when it dropped. But with that being said, Final Fantasy is it's completely different. It's like no other game that I've played, in that the combat's just so much different. The abilities that you can gain, the amount of customization you can add to not only yourself but your teammate is unique. The car that you have to use in the game is very unique. The atmosphere is beautiful. The cutscenes are the most polished cutscenes I've ever seen in a video game, guys. I'm not bullshitting you. You need to, I can say right now, you need to get this damn game. So go out and rent it. I rented my shit for like $3.50, and I'm going to buy it. I can tell you that, because it's just a great game. So that's how I feel about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah. So without further ado, guys, just thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and Anubis peacing out. Peace.